you look at that? I'm making another video. Today, in another episode of Weird Toys I Own. These figures are for sure weird. And I have given them nicknames that you might have seen in the information down below and all of that. But I will also be referring to them by their proper names. Starting with the first one that I got, and the sidekick of the group, Peepee Boy. This character is referred to as Peepee Boy because, as you can see, he's made out of piss. He is a living being of piss. He has articulation on his head, which is very weird because his head is very clearly made to be looking at the front. He also has things stuck to his back. He has a chain stuck to his arm, and he has relatively limited articulation on his legs. They are fully incapable of moving back because his butt is in the way, as you may be able to tell. I also believe I am able to take his head off. Yes, I remember correctly because it's a ball joint, and you can do that with ball joints. Also, he can do this, he can hug you. If you want, let me give you a hug. And he can do this. If you didn't see it because it went too fast, that just went flying and it's almost completely lost. I have to go searching now. Well, later, after the video. But yeah, he's Peepee Boy. Powers of Peace. But his actual name is Melted Man from Spider-Man, the second one. The second one from the third time they rebooted Spider-Man. You know, the newer one. Not the animated one, the live action one. The newer live action one, yes. But yeah. And something fun is that in the movie, technically he is not in the movie. Because, spoiler alert, big spoiler, jump a couple seconds if you want this information. In the actual movie, it is revealed that he is actually made out of an hologram. He's actually made by Mysterio. So technically he's not in the movie. Which is very funny. Also, I went to buy him because he's like a super cheap figure. And I went to buy it in my local toy store. And when I went to the counter, they told me, oh yeah, that figure has like 70% off. Put that in the list of times I have said that. And now, the big event, the main event, it's Poopoo Man himself. Just look at this figure, this behemoth of a figure, probably in the top 5 of the biggest figures I own. He has a bunch of spikes in his back. They are kind of pointy. I could hold my hand doing this. Yeah. And something funny is that you can see tortured souls coming out of his poo-poo all over his body. And his toots look a bit like corn, giving him even more of a look like he's made of poop. And he can close his mouth. Nice. Also, he has very weird articulation. This figure has some weird priorities in terms of articulation, like it very clearly cared more about the sculpt than anything. Like technically there is an articulation here, I can tell there is an articulation here, but it's so tight that I am almost incapable of moving it. Like here you can really see the articulation in there. But yeah. And his legs also have articulation. Surprisingly, this one works a lot better. And something very weird is that this piece is made out of like a rubbery material. I'm supposed to be able for him to do like a crunch. But yeah, also he's like kind of difficult to stand up because of how the weight functions. Also, something about this figure is that it feels like a character wearing a costume. Like if you look here, you can see that most of the body is like empty. It's like completely hollow, and it feels like the body underneath probably looks like more of a normal body. I haven't tried to disassemble the figure, but it really feels like a figure is inside of there, and this is just covering it up. It's very strange. I still like the figure in general, but yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Also, he comes with a base, which is almost the size of his foot, and it says DC Comics, because this guy is actually Clayface from DC Comics, even though he has never looked like this in the comics. Like this specific design, unless maybe one comic book fan could show me and tell me specifically the comic in which he looks like this is very clear design. Please do it. I need the comments. I need to get comments. They make me feel better. If you correct me, I will be very sad, and I will be crushed for life, and you will give me a huge troll. Please comment, please. And yeah, and his fingers are pointy. And that is the video, and I hit the camera. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the video. I hope you had fun. I hope you laughed. I hope you don't leave me, because I need you to subscribe and like and comment and all of that. You know the spiel. You know the things. Bye.